In this video, I'm going to show you how to stay out of the spam folder, stay out of the promotions folder, so you can get to your customers, you can generate results, and you can get that true freedom you've been looking for with your business and your life. So, before we jump right into the tactics, I want to just show you some of the statistics for 2021 on spam and what the motivating factor is here. So, everybody knows that spam sucks. Like, you don't want to be in the spam inbox, and you don't want to have spam emails go into your regular inbox. It's usually with malintent, and oftentimes people spoof the emails, so it's like gonna get you to click and buy some or steal your information or whatever. But the frustrating part as an email marketer is that when you're getting started, or if you've done it for a while still, you can send an email, and if you have certain words in the wrong spots or you do certain things incorrectly, your emails, which can have really good intent, you want to help people, you want to help them feel more confident, you want to help them with their personal life, you want to help them and their kids, have a better future, all those things, right? Well, it's not going to get there because it's going to end up in spam because you didn't follow, one of the 1,000 instructions on how to avoid it. And so I'm going to show you how to do that today, but 85% of all emails are spam, which is insane. And advertising makes up 36% of the world's spam content, which is a lot. So, it's saying like, if you want to buy new clothes or aftershave or stuff like that, if it says something about a sale, it's probably going to go to the spam folder, unfortunately. And there's adult content, unwanted emails related to financial matters. So if you're trying to promote products that teach you how to make money on the internet or with real estate or whatever, and you're using the word money a lot, you might go to the spam too. So you don't even have malintent, you're actually trying to show somebody real skills, but you're still going to end up there, which blows. But the good news is there is a way around this, and there is a way to get into the inbox almost every single time. So today, I'm going to show you this awesome tool that I've been using recently that has saved me tons of time and made it so easy to send emails knowing that it's actually going to get in the inbox and get me results, so I don't have to worry about that. And so this tool is called Gmask. And if you go to products, after you go to gmass.co, I'll put a link in the description, you can check it out. Then you go to inbox, spam, or promotions. And so what this is, it's actually a tester. It tests if you're going to end up in one of those spots, if you're going to end up in the spam, promotions, or inbox, or the updates, which goes with inbox. And this is a really cool tool. So what you can do is you can write out your email that's going to go to your list, and you can say, okay, go in your email tool, and you're going to send it to these addresses. And what you can do is if you have like a tool like I have, and I use GetResponse, it's an awesome tool. And I highly recommend it if you want to save tons of time, save tons of money, and also make a lot of money. But it has a full integration with email. And what I do is I have a list that is for all the Gmass addresses. And so these are all the addresses from Gmass that are on that page, and they don't change. You can refresh it, and you can just make sure that they don't change. One day they might change, but for now, these are all the same. And you can actually copy these to a clipboard if you're trying to send it in like an email client or a different provider, that it's easier. But what I did is I went here into my lists, I created a list, and then I added contacts. And I just selected a list, and I think I uploaded a text file. So you just separate it by, you like hit enter in between all of the emails. And so that gets entered into your list. And now that I have that list, what you can do is you can actually write an email that will go there, and you can see if it ends up in spam. So I just ran a test recently for this, and I'm just going to do another one just to show you. So let's do something like a fitness product. Fitness example. So what I can do is I can go in here, I can send from my business email address, and I can select my list that I'm going to send it to, which is going to be my Gmass send list. And you want to do this before you send your regular email, because then, like I had this happen today, I sent an email and it went all to promotions, which blows, because I thought it was a really good email. It was telling a story how I like working out, and how it feels like business when you succeed. It feels great, it makes you feel confident, and it didn't even get to anybody's inbox, which really blows. So, I went to Gmask and tried to figure it out, and that's how I figured it out. So you can actually write your emails in a way to get into the inbox more, but if you want to just see what you're going to write is going to get in there, you can see what triggers it. So I'm just going to write something like, have you seen these flex bands? Something like a fitness product, like a flex band or something, for stretching or working out. And so typically I'll just select one of my existing messages in Get Response. And if you want to check out Get Response for free on a free trial, I'm going to put a link in the description and the comment below so you can check it out for yourself. It's really awesome. It's going to save you a ton of time, by the way, especially for email marketing. And so you can write your email here. You can say something like, stop and listen. We have an amazing sale on our flex bands. 25% off right now if you click the button below. And you can just say like, get the sale now, get the discount, 25% off now. And you could write more. Usually, the more copy you have, it's actually good, but if you have more spam triggers, that could get you in promotions. Like, mine was like really long. It was probably like 10 times this size or 5 times this size, but basically, I was telling a story, and so those typically are longer, and I use the word sale in there, I use the word now, so those are some of the trigger words. We can look at that in a second, but this is one way to write an email. You can say like, don't miss out on this once in a lifetime opportunity to stretch out with style. Something like that. I mean, I would write a better email usually, but I'm doing some scarcity, a discount, an offer, and a hook, so it's not that bad. And so what I can do is I can go to next, and I'm going to send this, and it's in here now, and I can send this. Now, with Get Response, typically it takes about a minute and then some time to actually register it in Gmass. And as you can see, there's tons of emails coming in here as a test, so we're testing things for lots of people. I can see if mine's in there. Yeah, so this is the one I sent earlier to test it. Like, I feel super confident, and this was like an email I wanted to see if it made it in there or not. But the other one will be in there shortly. But in the meantime, let's look at some trigger words that will get you in the spam and promotions for email marketing. So this is something that has been around for a long time, but it's always building. And you're never going to be perfect, but there's certain ones that you could probably narrow it down, like if it's trying to sell something to you. So like these are all the different words. So like earning, money making, biz opportunity. They hate that. Being your own boss. Financial best price. Anything with cash or money or dollar signs is not good. Financial general. So like lifetime. So yeah, it might get flagged for that. Stop was in the beginning. So it's basically anything that doesn't sound conversational and it sounds salesy. They're gonna move it to there. See if there's don't miss out. Do it today. So like some of these things like instant, limited time only. So that's a really long list from HubSpot. It's great. And we could go through all of those, but it's like, how are you going to keep track of all those all the time? And actually there's tools where you can like check if your email has it. Email spam checker. So there's a couple different ones. You can do like mail tester and send an email to this, which is pretty cool. The other thing you can do is use like other tools. If I can find one, I think I just used this one, or this is one, but you can put in like your email body here, like stop and listen, and like notice how like I'm starting to write it. Don't miss out on this lifetime or once in a lifetime opportunity. So it's highlighting all the spam words, and this is auto close. And there's a bunch of these different tools out there that can help you do that. You can also use something to test your subject lines as well. So you can use send check it. So you can say, 25% off sale flex bands or something like that. And it's going to tell you if it's good or not. So it says 89 points, which is actually pretty good. It's a lot of words, so it's hard to scan. It's hard to read quickly. So they say make it easier. It's 7th grade level. Or no, it says it's written as a 1st grade level, which is really good because the goal is to get it at 2nd or 3rd grade. So everybody can read it regardless of education. And it just makes it easier for people even if you're educated. The length is good. It does get cut off on mobile, at least with their recommendation. So that's something to keep in mind to shorten it. You're not supposed to have free. Now, notice that it says you don't want to have sale in there because that's spammy. So that's in your subject line. And it says use personalization, lowercasing, try an emoji. So it gives you really good suggestions. So that's another good site, send check it. And so, you want to use all this stuff in tandem when you're sending an email. And it seems like a lot of work, but it's not. It only takes a couple minutes or so. And if you do it while you're thinking of the email, you go here first for a subject line, go here for the body, then test it, it's not that bad. And it's worth it. And so as you can see, wow, so this actually went into the inbox, which really surprises me because this one had the word sale in it and stop, and it was aggressive. It was also shorter, so maybe that was it. But the one I sent earlier had tons and tons of issues. It went into the promotion. So we can look at that one just as a learning example. So this was one that I sent earlier. So it said, I love how I feel after I pump a ton of iron. I'm more confident working out. And it just talks about that. But it had a lot of spam words, I guess. And so, I can check out what I sent to see if it had spam words. Let's see this one right here. And so I can go to a spam checker. I can go to that same spam checker, actually. The auto close one. And I can go here. Oh, whoops. See if I can try this again. And I can just put this in here. And notice how many spam words it finds. Life, anything with life, anything with free, click, act now, sale, get. You would think get would be approved, but it's just there's so many things. So what I would suggest doing is filtering out the spam words using tools like these, even if it's painstaking. Use Gmass, send check it, and other tools to check your subject lines and other things to see what kinds of emails are triggering it. This one was spam for whatever reason. And you can see other people's emails and see if they're coming in as spam or promotions. This is promotions. Maybe something with the body copy. Reaching out. This is probably a body copy thing. Because that's not a bad subject line. Viva. Maybe the all caps might get them there. So you can actually look at this and you can see what everybody else is sending. So it's going to give you a really good idea as to what is triggering what. This one is, well, I don't actually know what it is. It's just purple. It's not promotions, but having re in here, if it's not a real response, then that's spam. So definitely keep all these things in mind. Use Gmass, use all these tools, and if you want to crush it online, and you don't want to have all your time wasted on building a website and actually marketing with something that's going to send your emails to the inbox, and you just want to sit back, relax, and let your business do all the work, then you should try out GetResponse. It's an amazing tool. Tons of people use it. Over 350,000 customers are in their system, and a lot of people recommend them. It's a lot cheaper than ClickFunnels, and it's way easier to use, and it has all these different features that are going to save you a lot of time and make marketing really easy, so you can get back to hanging out with your friends and really building your future in a way that's really succinct. So click the button or the link in the comment below or the description for GetResponse right now to check that out for a free trial. And I hope this was helpful. I'll see you later. Yep. Jump on that subscribe button and slap that notification bell so you don't miss a single video from me on how to make more money online and live a happier life. There's a video right after this one, so stay tuned for that. Peace out for now.